Hello and welcome to the Annie and Michael News Channel. I'm your host Annie Wynn, and today we'll be talking about one of the most beautiful biomes in the whole entire world, the coral reef. In semi-tropical climates, coral reefs can only survive in temperatures of around 74 to 84 degrees Fahrenheit and no cooler than 64 degrees, or else they'll die. Yum. Elevation. Tropical coral reefs typically don't grow in depths greater than 160 feet, but that's still a lot, so that's cool. There are also seasons, including winter, where it's very dry, typically between May and October. It's very warm and there's a little rainfall. Summer, also known as the wet season, is really humid. There are sometimes electrical storms, the temperature's really balmy, rainfall's super high, and it takes place during November and April. Coral reefs are typically found near the equator, around warmer waters where the fishies can be nice and toasty for cooking. The coral reef's abiotic factors include things like water, sunlight, salt, shallow water, wave motion, buoyancy, viscosity, water density, gases, sands, rocks, and shells. Organisms. Okay, so the first two organisms we're going to talk about are zooplankton and algae. Algae, also known as zooxanthella, whatever, I don't know. It lives within the coral reef and provides the coral reef with energy through the process of photosynthesis. It makes sugar, blah, 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 blah. And then coral is like, oh my gosh, dude, that's so cool. So then it provides it with protection and a home. And zooplankton is just another those little tiny organisms that it eats at night when it's feeling hungry and wants some midnight snacks. Yay, woohoo, woohoo, yeah, woo, yay, yeah, woo, yay, yeah. Okay. Ooh. La la. Okay, so our next few organisms are parrotfish and the gray reef shark. The parrotfish, being our beautiful herbivore, provides the coral with hold up. La 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 la. Oh yes, with the growth of the coral reef, they feed on the algae that might smother the coral. So, yes, very good stuff. And then the shark is our carnivore / top consumer. It eats the fish, and well, without it, there would be overpopulation, and that's not good. Yes, so now we're going to talk about our decomposer. We chose the bristleworm, but there's also slugs and crabs and other things, and our key species is obviously the coral, which not only provides with the shelter and all those things, but it also provides protection from waves and storms and erosion on the coastline and all of those things. Yay. Because of dumb humans and other things like the Great Barrier Reef are dying due to environmental concerns like overfishing, pollution, and coral mining, blah, 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 and also other things like deforestation. People are killing everything, and climate change is terrible. Everything's gonna die, and it's all because of humans and things like tourists always trying to make that moolah and ka-ching by selling the freaking corals and the fishies and all that stuff for money without even caring, and it's very sad and depressing. Yes, this is our creature. So we created this magical sparkling coral fish to, you know, obviously go with the coral. And it's supposed to blend in because that's its home. It floats around there, and the purpose is to restore the coral because, you know, after all that stuff that's going on right now, it needs some restoring. And so what it's supposed to do is take in like everything that it eats, and then the things it doesn't eat, it kind of just mushes all together and spits it back into the coral, so that way somehow it would help restore it. And it's meant to look scary, meant to look like it's hard to eat and stuff. And yeah, it's beautiful. Michael drew it. Props to him. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yep. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this amazing, hard to make video. Yay!